Hey everybody, John here from Empowered Strength. Today I want to take some time to talk about the mace, or the Gada as it's known in traditional Persian and Indian cultures. But what we want to look at is sizing up our mace, or our Gada over here. So we have different sizes. Bring this guy over here too, but you see this is a very long mace for me. What we can use as like a point of reference is something right in kind of my upper ab area to this lower chest line. Somewhere in here is generally where that sweet spot for that mace, that Gada, is going to be. You see, when this shoulder mace here is behind my back, it barely goes beyond like my upper hamstring into my glute area. So this is on a little bit on the shorter side. It's real easy for me to handle, or more beginner oriented. But keep in mind that the mace is a leverage tool. So I'll show you what this looks behind my body. Right here for reference. We want to look at that. So that's still swinging at a decent spot for me. Kind of that sweet spot right behind the knee there naturally, where the risk is going to go down for it hitting me in the leg, or just kind of feeling awkward overall. So with this longer one, you can see this is very challenging, very advanced, something I had custom made for me to challenge really that leverage end of things, really the end of the road, so to speak, for me. At 6'2" or so is what I am, and just for that point of reference. So you see how this really comes down into my calf. I have to be very careful not to hit myself with that. Again, that's the purpose for this one specifically, but for general purposes, that nice sweet spot is going to be something a little bit longer than this one, a little bit shorter than this one. So really somewhere for me right in that 50-inch length, you see that kind of towards the upper abs, maybe a tiny bit longer than this, would be my go-to kind of all-purpose Goldilocks or quiver killer kind of mace that's going to really be able to do it all in more of a traditional sense. If it was something like flow that I was doing, I would want to probably go a little bit shorter in that sense, if I was just doing multi-purpose kind of movements that way. But for the traditional 10 to 2, 360 movements, we want something at least a little bit longer. I really crave and want to utilize that full leverage for developing that torque, that torsion around the body, and that challenge to my core, and just that feel overall, that sweet spot of what the mace is supposed to be doing, especially in that backswing behind my body like that. So hopefully that gives you a little idea of the lengths and leverages and some options there. So stay tuned for more. Check out our other mace and general exercise content as well.